pick me, choose me, love me. Anyway, here's all the ways that Grey's Anatomy showed us coercively controlling and abusive relationships, not the iconic love stories that you were sold. Ms. Haley, I'm an educator in domestic violence, human trafficking, and SA. Follow along if you enjoy critical thinking. First of all of these relationships started with these men who were severely damaged, and all of these women were uniquely positioned to fix them. Derek Shepard, Owen Hunt, and Preston Burke were all in positions of authority over these women. Derek showing up suddenly the next day as Meredith's attending, Burke gatekeeping cardiothoracic surgery for Christina, Owen making plane crash-like decisions as chief of surgery. All of these things are creating conditions where somebody can't say no. There's emotional abuse throughout all of the seasons of Grey's Anatomy. Derek having the audacity to call Meredith a whore when he was literally married when they met. Burke gradually inserts himself and replaces every little aspect of Christina's life. Her chaos, her mess, her vision for her future, all of those things are replaced with what Burke wants, including that wedding. Also, as a side note, Alex Karev does a lot of these things as well in his relationship with both Izzy and with Joe. He's cruel, he's unpredictable, and all of these things are kind of pushed to the side in honor of his backstory. Coercion. Let's talk about how Owen convinces Christina to date him when he clearly needs mental health care, or when Burke put Christina's entire career on the line to have her cover up for his tremors. If you truly love me, this is something you'll do. Or Owen rushing Christina into marriage after the plane crash. All of their friends were like, what are you doing? Minimizing, denying, and blaming, Meredith's reactions to Derek's abuse are consistently framed as her being dark and twisty. She's constantly pathologized. Or when Owen severely resents Christina for her having bodily autonomy and choosing to end pregnancy. What about when he strangles her? That goes to the other common misconception about domestic violence being about mental illness. He has and lives an experienced dynamic of power and control and entitlement to taking. And then Alex is just so cruel. He's so cruel in his relationships. Then there's also using the children in isolation. All the things that happen when Derek and Meredith are adopting Zola. There's Derek wanting to move them into the middle of nowhere in this dream house that he's building for her. Or Owen's obsessive campaign to Christina about his want to have children, even though he knows where she stands on that. He continues to expect her to change her mind. And then Burke, the wedding. I don't know. Need I say more? It's fairly common that people think that they need to shrink themselves to be in a relationship. They need to change who they are. They need to make themselves smaller and fit in and more palatable. Love is supposed to build onto who you are, not change it, not shrink it, not shift it. All of this was packaged to you in a very sexy way. And all of these dynamics and patterns and stuff, it's all very typical of how love stories are portrayed to us. Grey's Anatomy has been on air for over 20 years. It has shaped how an entire